Oh, hello. Welcome to my top 20 thrash metal albums of all time list. Hope you got yourself a nice brew. I got some black coffee. Black the way Questy likes it. And today... fucking intro is it? Today we're talking about my top 20 thrash metal albums of all time. I've done one 2 years ago. Holy shit, time's flying. What is going on with this channel? Absolute retardedness. Yeah, we're here to do a redux, because a lot has changed in 2 years and my list is completely different, including my number one. So sit your ass down, get yourself some nice coffee or tea or your beverage of choice, Mountain Dew, fucking just inject that shit into your veins, whatever you want. I don't care. Just have a nice little sippy. And then let's get on with the list. Top 20 thrash metal albums of all time. Thrash for your ass, baby. Coming in at number 20, there will be some ones that were on the previous list, like this one. Testament's The New Order. This is my favourite Testament album. Always will be, always has been. I say always will be. It could change. Things change. Like, my opinion changes like the wind, okay? You know, it's never set in stone. But this one has been set in stone since I listened to Testosterone? Huh? What's going on? Testament's discography. Into the Pit. Just that song alone. It's just amazing. I do like The Legacy. It is a very good album. But I think New Order just has everything. It's an all-encompassing album. And it is my favourite. So let's move on. Next one, another one that was in the previous one. This one's a little bit lower. Warbringer. Weapons of Tomorrow. So this one, I still love Warbringer and I still love all their albums. There's a couple of albums that have overtaken it, but this is still a banger since it came out. I know they have a lot of albums people say are probably better, but to me, the newer one, I think it's the best one. I can't wait for what they do next, because one of the thrash bands of the new age that I'm really hard for, you know? My dick is just like a fucking pillar for this band, and I want to bring on the war. Bring it on. I want more. Warbringer, bring more of that war here. Speaking of war, War and Pain by Voivod is my next one. A weird pick. A lot of people like Killing Technology more. A lot of people like the kind of weird, spacey stuff more. Outer Limits and all that weird shit. I like them a lot. And in fact, Killing Technology was on my previous list. But War and Pain has just grown and grown and grown. If you've seen my Voivod ranking, this is my number one. This and Raw, so fun. Roar! Ooh. War and Pain. It's such a sloppy, raw, aggressive album. Really just kind of punky as well, and I kind of like that raw, thrashy nature of it that we'll get to a lot more on this list, because my taste has changed. I like that kind of style a lot more. So, my voice is aging during the video. Just like my next pick, 17, Black Thrash Attack by Aura Noir. Oh, don't you just love saying noir? like Black Noir from The Boys. Shouldn't have died that early. But yeah, this album is fun, evil, black and thrash. Some kind of vein to, like, I don't know, Disaster, Nifelheim, that kind of shit. If you like that stuff, you like this. Admittedly, I like those a little bit more, so you may see them a bit higher up on the list. But I still really like this one. Vocal style's very strange for the kind of black / thrash. It's not quite thrash, it's not quite black. It's kind of its own unique thing, and I kind of like it for that. Very, very good stuff here. Aura Noir, Black Thrash Attack, which is one of the best titles ever. Just come on, it's the best. 16 is Evoke with Sabbat's Evoke. Sabbat with Evoke. You may think, what is this doing here? That's definitely black metal. It's black and thrash, okay? You listen to this album and it definitely has the thrash first and foremost. One of the old school black metal albums. Proto Black, definitely nothing like the fucking second wave. You know, the first wave was all thrashy, so you know I'm gonna give it some fucking dick riding here on this list. Yeah, out of Japan. These guys, masters, very underrated, good use of guitar, amazing vocals on this. This is the kind of vocals I like. This kind of just unique blackened vocals, just so good. And I'll give Sabbat all the credit. And this album's a goddamn Goat. It's a goat. There's a goat man on the cover, so it's a fucking goat. Number 15, Toxic Holocaust, Chemistry of Consciousness. The one with the snake, the fucking acid fuzz. Oh my god, I love that music video. It's so goddamn intense. If you want thrash metal to just kick you in the fucking bumhole and just wake you the hell up, then this is the album for you, because it just goes balls to the walls, full out intensity. Yes, I could pick An Overdose of Death, and I think I did last time, but for me this one's kind of grown and grown. And I like snakes, so yeah, there's a snake on the cover. Walls are cool, but snakes. I like snakes. Next up is Demolition Hammer with Epidemic of Violence. This is such a heavy kind of, not quite death thrash, but in that same kind of vein, no, so heavy. You could put it akin to like Pleasure to Kill, some shit like that. Just smash you over the head with a cinder block style of thrash metal, which is so refreshing to see, because a lot of it's a lot of it's pussy thrash metal now. You get the melodic stuff, Metallica, Megadeth and stuff, and it's like, gay. I want this fucking pummel my fucking head in, so it's caved in, bloody pulp mess. It's bloody good time, and nothing does it better than Demolition Hammer and Epidemic of Violence. This doesn't make you violent, nothing will. Number 13, just called it pussy metal, but here we go. Rust in Peace. Oh, wow, what the fuck is this doing here? Usually it's either my number 2 or my number 1 thrash metal album of all time. Let me explain why it's a bit lower on the list. It's still in my top 20, I still adore it, Songs like Tornado Souls, Hangar 18, goddamn classics, but I don't know, I'm kind of getting a bit sick of the Megadeth. It's just me. I'm kind of getting a bit sick of them. I think I prefer just the heavier black and thrash, the more death thrash, so tastes can change, it's still a classic album, so it's still got on the list, but I just listen to it less and less nowadays, which is why it's a bit lower, but I still give it credit. I'll still put it on this list because, like, Tornado of Souls, a guitar solo cannot be beaten. Most people have this as best thrash of all time. I do usually, but today, this year, I guess not. So here you go, suck it up, big boy. It's fucking at number 13. Number 12, beating Megadeth, is Nifelheim with Nifelheim. This is way better. This is so fucking good. Again, a goat man. If there's a goat on it, then it's going to be a goat. Evil black and thrash, back in like 92 or some shit. You could tell he's just sitting on his throne, kind of like Hall of the Mountain King, the Hall of the Goat King, and he's ready to just slam your eardrums with beautiful black and thrash goodness. And the vocals here, I love. Chef's kiss. I prefer the vocals on this one to Orin Noir's vocals, which is why Nifelheim's a bit higher. I just think everything fits a bit nicer on this album, and yeah, it's one of my favourites of all time, and it's beating Megadeth, so there you go. Number 11 is Creator's Endless Pain. Oh my god. So this, I love this. I love this album. This has risen and risen and risen in my ranks, and it's my favourite Creator album now. Flag of Hate is just a bona fide classic. It's a bona classic. If you don't just want to slam a fucking flag of hate in the ground and start moshing around to this song, then I don't know what's wrong with you. The vocals on here, so good. The energy, the raw primal nature of it, I just love everything about this album. I do love Pleasure to Kill still. I love Terrible Certainty, which is an underrated album. Loads of people don't like Terrible Certainty, and I'm like, are you out of your fucking mind? The first four Creator albums are the best. It's no contest. Sorry, Coma of Souls, you ain't shit. You ain't shit compared to the first couple. It just has that raw, just fucking energy, primal, just eating bloody steaks kind of shit, which I love. So yeah, Creator, Endless Pain, and the artwork's so beautiful. I love this album to pieces. Halfway point. Number 10. Time for a sippy. Alright, Phoenix Rising. Destroyer 666. This Australian fucking black and thrash band is ready to fist your ass. I had a lot of complaints. Well, not complaints, just a lot of people bitching on the channel like, you keep making stuff so sexual, stop it. Or like saying like, stop swearing so much. And I say to you, fuck off. Now, Phoenix Rising. Bloody amazing album from these Aussie cunts in Jamie Horsley's back garden. I love these guys. Every single album they do is beautiful. And Chain the Wolves was my favourite, but I think Phoenix Rising has kind of risen to the occasion and knocked it off its perch. And this is an album I do need to talk about more. And I do want to rank the band. I mean, this spoils it, but I still want to talk about every single album because they're all worthy of respect. And the newest one's so goddamn good as well. Destroy 666. Bloody beautiful band, mate. Bloody beautiful. 9. Persecution Mania by Sodom. This one hasn't changed. Still love this one. Nuclear Winter. Again, it's got that crazy fucking black and stuff going on. You can sense a theme here, can't you? You can sense a theme. Yeah, I love it. I love a lot of Sodom's work, to be honest. I was very tempted to put Tapping the Vein here. The more death thrash stuff. Very tempted, because I love that album. And also, in the Sign of Evil EP, I would put here, but that's an EP, so I'm not going to. Persecution Mania. So good. So good. Go check it out. Number 8, Divine Blasphemies by Disaster. Disaster's such a great thrash band. Underrated as fuck. The latest album's a bloody masterpiece as well. Like, there's so many albums by this band I could put on here. But Divine Blasphemies, for me, just has that more thrashy edge to it, and this is a thrash list, not a black list. And I know there's shitloads of black metal bands I'm talking about, but this album's a bit more thrashy, a bit more catchy, and I don't know, I like it for that. And the album cover's cool, the guy's just standing there with a fucking weapon. Yeah, it's good. It's a good album, and it's definitely worthy of my top 10. Number 7. Number 7, I'm going to throw every single fucking first wave album. Morbid Tales is coming here. I love this album. Morbid Tales is a bloody banger. Bathory's debut is going to go here. I fucking love Bathory's debut. It's made to possess 7 churches. You could say it's death metal. I don't really give a shit. That's going to go here. All these kind of Sepulturas, Morbid Visions. That's an EP again, but fuck you. All these albums are going here in the same spot because they all kind of have the same, like... And Venom, Welcome to Hell, black metal. They're all going here. That's about 7 albums in one spot. But I'm Questy, I can do it at one. Yeah, they all have a similar kind of level for me. I couldn't pick one over the other. They're all pretty damn equal. Say, oh, Morbid Tales or Morbid Visions. I'm like, I don't really know. You know, Bathory's debut or Venom's debut. I'm not gonna answer that. So this is a cop out. They're all going here. Number 6. Kill 'Em All by Metallica. Whoa, Metallica's this high? Oh, Kill 'Em All's a fucking banger. Still a rage to today. I know, it's Metallica. Yeah, mainstream. I don't give a shit. Kill 'Em All is a hood classic. Jump in the Fire, so good. Whiplash, so good. There's a reason they were so big back in the day, because of albums like this. Kill 'Em All is a masterpiece. 4 Horsemen, and just every single song on this album slaps, and you'll be lying if you say otherwise. You'd be lying. Top 5 now. We're gonna rip some hells with Hell Ripper, baby. Yay, Hell Ripper, Coagulating Darkness, more goats. And this one has a penis. This album is just in your face, balls to the walls, extreme, fuck you the entire way through. I love them. Hell Ripper is just such a great band. I almost put the newest one here, Walks Grim and Withered Hags, because that's a masterpiece, and that'll be on my end of the year list. But this one, I don't know, I've had more time with it, so it sits nicely with me right here. You might say it's black and speed metal, a bit more of the not power metal, a bit more of the heavy metal edge with the fastness and the black, but it's fucking still thrashy, so fuck you, I'm gonna put it on that list. Hell Ripper, speed, thrash, they're all the fucking same thing. I know they're not, but to me they are, so shut your mouth holes. Hell Ripper's coming here, love them. Number 4, Skeletonwitch, Beyond the Permafrost. I love this album. I've talked about them before, I've had this album on many lists, and I love the style of it, love the sound of it, the vocals are just unmatched. Unfucking matched. I love them to pieces. Absolutely love them to pieces. You can't do any wrong. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. One of my favourite thrash albums of all time, and yeah, I want to keep listening to it over and over and over again, because they're such a good band. Fuck it. Number 4. Number 3 is Terminal Reduct. You're saying there's 2 more better than that? You just slammed Rust in Peace and now you're slamming Terminal Read? It's still in my number 3, okay? It's fallen down a little bit just because maybe I overplayed it. The vocals got kind of annoying after a while. That's my only complaint. But I love how long the songs are and how they keep it interesting the entire way through. Charging the Void, Recharging the Void, LCD, Pillars of Sand. It's just the classic after classic. It is just an amazing album. It's an experience that you need to check out. But nowadays, I don't grab it as often as some other albums. I just don't. Because there's 2 albums I listen to way fucking more than it. So let's get to them. Number 2, Show No Mercy by Slayer. I listen to this album a lot more. I do. I love how short and punchy the songs are. I love kind of the heavy metal energy in the songs as well. The more evil atmosphere of the stuff. It's very down with the devil. I love it. Show No Mercy. If you don't like this album, there's something wrong with you, and I will show you no mercy. It's great. It's everything about it. The album cover, fucking vocals, the lyrics, the music. It's perfection. The best Slayer album. Not even close. Hell Awaits is pretty good. But Show No Mercy, it's coming here at number 2. So what's my number 1? Wow. What is my number 1 thrash album of all time? I've not mentioned Exodus. Is it going to be that? No. I've not mentioned Overkill. Is it going to be that? No. Dark Angel, Death Angel, Tankard, Destruction? Is it going to be one of them? No. Maybe it's going to be what I was wearing the entire time. Ha ha ha. Got him. We're talking about Abzu, The Son of Tiphareth. It's my favourite thrash metal album. Has been this last year. I've been loving it constantly. Abzu's such a unique, fantastic band. Bangers like Tara, bangers like Abzu and Abzu. And they also got a song called Abzu on Son of Tiphareth, which is just retarded. Wait, what the fuck are you doing? But I love it. But yeah, Son of Tiphareth has always been my favourite. I love the kind of weird, off-kilter female vocals that come in that sound like a ghost. Like, oh, and then it goes back into the thrash nature and it kind of stops and starts within the songs, and it's just like, this is the most unique thrash album I've ever heard. It's the most cool thrash album. The vocals are just like King Diamond, one of my favourite vocalists of all time. How can I not love this? How can I not? It's a match made in heaven. And you got the King Diamond vocals, you got the weird kind of proggy song structures, some long songs. You got thrash as fuck. And it's blackened. Come on, it's literally the perfect album. I love it from start to finish, and it's my favourite thrash album of all time. So there we go. It's more like a blackened thrash list, but there's some Creator, Slayer, Metallica, some little mainstream ones in there for you to whet your appetite on as well. What did you think of my list? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Pop your own down below. Let me know what you want to see next, and we'll see you again on another quest for metal.